All right, Shalom, Akim, it's a high spirit way in Judah. It's Jim S. Mississippi Camp, giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles who gave millstone Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, and what I want to go into today is Esau controls your reality. See, the reason why Babylonians are so confused and bugged out is because Esau has the power to manipulate your reality. All right, not knowing about something creates the illusion that it doesn't exist. Not knowing that something happened creates the illusion that it never happened. And that's how Esau controls the narrative. That's how he controls your reality. All right, for an example, you know, we had a whole 1,000 years of basically Israel running the world, or the known world, mainly Europe. Why weren't we taught that in school? So not knowing that something happened creates the illusion that it never happened, which results in you not having a high esteem about where you came from. All right, same thing with herbs, man. You know, I like to go into natural healing. All right, which you can't even legally say that, you know, this what comes from the earth heals people. Okay, because Esau's hustle is the pharmaceutical industry. All right, started with the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, things of that nature. All right, but Esau controls your reality. So what you think is reality, it's a fabricated reality. What you think is your reality is a fabricated and constructed reality. That's why it says in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, around the 3rd verse, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, whom the God of this world have blinded. Who is the God of this world? Is Esau, right? He has control of every facet of existence and civilization. All right, he's the God of this world. All right, but it said have blinded. All right, how have he blinded you? He blinded you through a veil called the media. The media is more than entertainment; it's programming. All right, that's how he spreads his Western philosophy, his anti-Most High philosophies, man. All right, moving people away against the natural order of things. All right. But not knowing your history and where you came from and your heritage creates the illusion that you don't have a heritage, which plays into that lie that basically we were just in Africa, half naked dancing. All right, which implies that when we came to America, we became civilized. We learned how to read, write. All right, which it was Israelites who created the English language. All right. English goes back to Anglo-Saxon. All right, Anglo-Saxon goes back to angelic sons of Isaac. All right, and you know that's pretty much, you know, the point. But if you weren't taught that in school, all right, if you weren't taught that in school, where would you learn that? Okay, we constructed the English language. What Esau's Edomite supremacy did, it created this illusion that we can't run the world. We never ran kingdoms. All right. And ultimately, we did it around 1000 BC, during the time of the reign of King David and King Solomon. All right, that was our height. But also, we did it again. All right, doing what they call the Dark Ages. There was a reign of Israelite kings running the known world, mainly Europe. We penetrated China. You can look that up on YouTube. The Moors, all right, went into China. We traveled the world. All right, that's why you don't know much about Europe, and you wouldn't talk that much about Europe. Also, there's no such thing as a black man. All right, so when Esau starts to rename nations and going off a color line, all right, that's reconstructing your reality. Or if you get sick and you panic because you find out you have cancer or some disease, but if you don't know about the herbs that come from the earth, you're going to literally think there's no cure, because he programmed your reality that there's no cure. So now you have to go down this script that, well, I'm going to die just like my auntie. I'm going to die just like my uncle. All right? But what he doesn't tell you is that your body comes from the earth, and what's required of your body are the minerals that comes from the earth in the period that's called the periodic table. And your body extracts those minerals, man. All right? See, in the standard American diet, it deprives you of those minerals, those nutrients. because you have something called processed food, which process basically is the death of food. You take the life from those foods, man. All right. But the point is, all right, Esau manipulates your reality. So when people come to camp and they have their little rebuttals and their little, contradictions that's based on their reality that Esau fabricated for them. All right. That's based on a reality that Esau fabricated for them, man. All right. He programmed you. Slavery was a form of reprogramming. Hence, Jeremiah 17:4, we should discontinue from our heritage. But he reprogrammed us with what? Christianity. All right, going back to, attaching us to the figures in the Bible. All right, that was us. But he cut that line off. There's a disconnect. But he reprogrammed us with him being those figures in the Bible. Okay, him being those prominent figures in world history. All right, him inventing everything. So that leaves you, by a process of elimination, thinking that you're really inferior without even saying you're inferior. But he took all of your merit and accomplishments away throughout world history and replaced it with him. That automatically feeds into the false conception of Edomite supremacy, that they're just naturally intelligent people. All right? He had you thinking that melanin is a curse. Yeah, Israelite women to this day still lightening up their skin. Get contacts in the eyes. All right? Put tattoos over your... If you really knew the value of who you were, you would put tattoos on. Even if you didn't know the laws, you just wouldn't mark up your body like that. All right? So, but, Esau, what you think is... Because when you say how I feel and the way I see it, you're just verbalizing the reality that Esau programmed you with. All right? Which is inconsistent with the truth. There's no such thing as a subjective truth. It's either a truth or it's false. Something is either true or it's false. Did you do it or did you not do it? It's not the way you see it. All right? The sun is hot. Well, the way I see it, no matter what angle, the sun is hot. Water is wet. Or maybe it's not. Inside joke, But the point is, Esau, what you think is your reality and how you think, that's something Esau constructed by way of the media, by way of school curriculums, all right, by way of false news, which is the media, all right? The media is here to fabricate a false reality, to lead the sheep into a certain direction, and they're all actors, all right? But once again, Esau, he framed your reality, man, all right? With that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai B'Hashem Chakadosh. I'm honest once again to our apostles, great millstone Ruel. Peace and blessing, as David the elect. With that, Bible, come out, Shalom.